MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Michael Fulmer. Is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, this team has to be hoping Matt Duffy gets it going really soon. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Striding in, Mike Zunino. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 2 for 3. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, Dero, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a run. Runner left on. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers,
lazy fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Dan, Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Josh Harrison do his thing. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Batting 9.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Heredia takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 29.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again,
Now
D-Row.
batting.
That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Matt Moore enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Matuk is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Willie Adames. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Line toward right center. Castellanos is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. Number 2, the rate. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Mikey Matuk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. No balls and a strike to count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Candelario is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch